YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, Man City, place to be in the QCNC. Hello, friends, welcome on in. Good morning to you all. A little coffee time this morning here in the house of Bezell. Rather late than ever, my friends. I had, long story short, I had ordered some parts. We're going to do a little laptop upgrading around here. This thing was a pile of parts all weekend. The CPU didn't come in, neither did my memory upgrade. So I kind of pushed it, waited a little bit till Monday. Didn't happen as well, so I stayed up late last night putting this thing back together. I just want to do a quick review, just that way we can get it out of the way, and then we'll be ready for this week. Hopefully next time you see me, you'll hear on our Lucha Underground reviews. I basically have a new computer on the inside. Either way, good morning to you all. Hope you're doing well. As usual, I most certainly am. Welcome into your Season 2, Episode 4 review of Lucha Underground. This will be February 17th, 2016 edition. Let's get right down to it, folks. Show starts off with a video package, a recap highlighting the interaction of the former Trios Tag Team Champions and also Pentagon Jr. and Prince Puma's interaction as far as the past few weeks. From there, we go right to the office. Katrina's in the chair. Ivelisse comes in. She says that she tells Evie that she's lucky to be walking and standing after Mil Muertes granted her some mercy after their encounter. Ivelisse says, "Don't worry, she won't be showing the DOD any mercy when we get our rematch." Katrina reminds her that, hey, I don't know what you're thinking, but here in the temple, everything is earned, and we just don't hand out rematches because you're the former champion. You will fight tonight, but it will be against a different trios champion. Different trios tag team. All right, so we're gonna get hopefully a new team in the mix. We'll see what happens with that. Once again, it is coffee time, so excuse me. From there, Striker and Vampiro welcome us into the temple. So we're getting right down to some lucha time. It's the first match is going to be the former Trios Tag Team Champions, Son of Havoc, Ivelisse, and Angelico, versus Chavo Guerrero and the last two members of the crew, Cortez Castro and Mr. Cisco. Let's see, after some back and forth action, nothing crazy here. The former Trios Tag Team Champions end up getting the win. One cool spot of the match was some big time dives to the outside. Son of Havoc did I think it was a springboard moonsault, and Angelico ran over to the suicide dive. It was both together at the same time. Crowd went nuts for it. From there, Angelico sets up, I think it was Castro, sets him up for the double foot stomp off the top rope, and got the 1, 2, 3. From there, I guess the DOD is next. Well, we'll see. All depends on Katrina, what kind of games she wants to play as the promoter now. So we'll see. But obviously, her and Ivelisse are not friends, and she's going to play that up and make them work hard for it. So either way, the former Trios Tag Team Champions get the win here. From there, Chavo and the crew begin to have an argument in the ring. The crowd starts chanting, "Fight, fight, fight." But from there, Tejano comes out. That's right, Tejano has his return, as he said it would in that docu promo we saw. I was feeling this. Once again, we piggybacked on the toughness angle that we saw in that video package, that docu promo, and I enjoyed it. He came out with a bull rope, kicking some butt, cleared the ring, looked tough, intense. He had a new squat suit on. I was feeling this, so this was a good segment. Made Tejano look pretty tough and strong, so I was cool with this. From there, we took a break. We come back. We got a docu promo on Johnny Mundo. He says he is the biggest star in Lucha Underground. He says but he has not been treated as such. He does not get the respect that he deserves with all the fanfare and hoopla that he brings in. You guys know I can appreciate a good heel storyline, even the smarmy heel. But let's continue here. But he said some big dumb machine is in my way. He's referring to Cage. He said, "I made this promotion. I should be the champion. I'm going to get him out of the way. I will make him obsolete." So that was the end of that promo package. From there, we get Cortez Castro in the locker room. Joey Ryan comes in. You know, he's playing this new cop character. Well, new to me. I don't know if he's whatever, but he's doing this cop character. They're undercover. He says that you're not doing a good job as we're supposed to be luchadors, man. You're not getting the job done. You're out here losing every week. My debut is next. I'm going to show you how to get the job done. All right, fine. Now from there, we get a video package on Prince Puma. He's called the Luchador of the Week. All right, it's time for Joey Ryan to make his debut. Yeah, he will be going up against the machine they call Cage. Excuse me, I'm not a man, I'm a machine, Cage. And here at Bezell Speaks, we break down any type of new debut, any luchador, male or female. Guys, this was rough. This was tough. This was rough. He was killing me with that oil. You heard me? He was killing me with that oil. Now, I don't know if it's, you guys know me. I don't mind the feminine style gimmicks. I mean, I'm from the 80s, man. I don't mind. It takes a lot to scare me. This was just too much for me. It was just wrong. I couldn't take it. So luckily, once we got past that intro, the oil and everything. Now, bear in mind, he was doing the same thing in TNA. And at least then, the gimmick was kind of like he was like refereeing the knockouts matches, and he was trying to get the women to rub the oil on him and things like that. This was too much for me. So comment down below. I'm not the only one that feels this way, but this was a bit much. But let's go. Luckily, as we said a second ago, things did get serious once the bell rang, and Joey Ryan did show why he's there. So that part I'm cool with. Let's give you a little bit of the action here. Now he did start the match with the lollipop and was kind of using that in a few spots here or there. The match did get serious. We got some good work. Now the finisher was one we hadn't seen in a while. Oh, some of you old school wrestling fans. It was I think it was called the Screwdriver. Scott Steiner used to do in the early 2000s. Very impressive looking move. Very dangerous looking move. It looked like Cage ended up doing this as a finisher to Joey Ryan, and let me tell you, it looked like he was, I don't know, maybe on the other side. I mean, he looked like he killed him. No, I mean, seriously, if he was fine after that move, God bless. But he ends up getting the screwdriver. It's the 1, 2, 3. From there, Johnny Mundo sneaks into the ring. He delivers a spear. He ends up trying to set up the Fin del Mundo, but Cage ends up getting up. He hits Mundo with the Weapon X. And then from there, he gets the microphone. And he cuts his catchphrase, "I'm not a man, I'm a machine." The whole time, our champion, Mil Muertes, watches on. Okay. Once again, that intro was killing me. But we got some good action in the ring. That's all that really matters. Now, there were some timing issues, but I'm not even going to really hold that against them. Once again, it's not everybody can just walk right in and start, putting on a good match. It takes a certain level of a veteran, certain level of a special talent to do that. So what I saw was fine as far as the in-ring work. So welcome in to Lucha Underground, Joey Ryan. Just work on that intro, bro, please. And let's see. Since we're right here still talking about him, on a lighter note, Joey Ryan did propose to his girlfriend during one of the matches, one of the TV tapings. So congratulations to you, Joey Ryan. Hope everything works out for you, my friend. All right, let's get down to it, my friends. Another docu-promo package. This time it's Rey Mysterio and the new El Dragon Azteca. They're sparring. Rey says it's time you know the truth about your master. From there, we get a kung fu fighting segment with Rey Mysterio Jr. Now, bear in mind, this is Lucha Underground. This is nothing new as far as a little bit of the, I don't want to say wackiness, but just a little bit of the stuff we see, a little bit out of the box. It just looked really funny and weird with Rey Mysterio doing it, and it was not the best shot segment as far as the realism. To be fair, or to put you in what I mean, give you a visual, the Black Lotus segments were way better with the sparring and the martial art moves. So comment down below. But either way, we're not going to hold that against them. We've got to tell the story here. So we get a kung fu fighting segment. From there, they sit down. He tells El Dragon Azteca that Dario's father and the original El Dragon Azteca, or EDA, as I might call him here or there, wanted to unite the 7 tribes, but Cueto became obsessed with mysticism and the black magic, the dark side of things. From there, he says that he may have the rumors were he even sacrificed his own son, Natanza. And from this, his body was inhabited by one of the dark gods, and the Natanza that we know today, this is who he is, and that's the gimmick. So I don't know, guys. I have for all you Killer Instinct fans out there, I have visions of Idol in my mind as far as what it looks like. But either way, hopefully we will take this journey together. Let's continue here. And he says Natanza was born from this. From there, EDA says he knew what he was doing the original EDA knew what he was doing when he entered the tournament, sacrificing himself. That's why you cannot do this for revenge. You must complete the task. You must unite the 7 tribes. Okay. The quest has been set, task has been laid, let's do it. But now it's time for our main event. Sit up in your chair, because I was looking forward to this one right from the word get-go. We got the man, the legend, or the legend in the making, the former first ever Lucha Underground champion, as Prince Puma, versus the up-and-comer, one of my personal favorites, Pentagon Jr. Before the match even starts, we got split hot crowd, let's go Puma chants. We got Cero Miedo chants. Tell you what, Pentagon Jr., the rise of him alone has been something special in Lucha Underground for me and a lot of you that watch my videos as well. I like Pentagon. He's the man. To show you how things can go full circle in wrestling. I still remember seeing him one of the first times that I watched Lucha Underground. I was thinking to myself, who is this guy? I mean, we got some Mortal Kombat going on. We got a little bit of I just really that's why you can't judge a book by its cover. But talk about taking over and getting hot and delivering what we need to see in the ring. That's my boy there, Pentagon Jr. But let's get down to the main event. Got some good action here. Back and forth right from the get-go after the bell rings. We get some more posturing than anything, trying to play those mind games with each other. Each one trying to hang with each other step for step. Pentagon gains control. We get some big-time chops, especially that one in the corner. I mean, it was so loud I felt it here at home. Puma answers back, but he ends up taking a power bomb from Pentagon Jr. A power bomb onto a knee. It was a nice little spot there. Looked very painful. We get some punches in the corner. Puma gets back in there with a running cutter. Very nice move. It was very like a bulldog style Stone Cold Stunner. It was very nice. We get 2 dives, one of which was to the outside. Later on, after the break, Puma's now bear in mind we're in Puma's hometown, but Pentagon is getting all the heat at this point. Puma hits a 2-piece Northern Lights suplex, and then from there he muscles him up for a regular vertical suplex. Nice spot. He's done it before. Kind of shows some of the power that he has. From there, we get a package power driver into a Romero special, and then from there it went into like a backslide maneuver. Both men's shoulders are down. We get a 1, 2, and as we get the referees get ready to count 3, Puma raises his shoulders. So then at that point, the only shoulders on the ground are Pentagon's. So both after the 3 count, both men think they won the match. Both men are raising their arms. Pentagon goes up to the referee, and then the referee tells him, "Hey, you didn't win the match." Pentagon gets mad and ends up giving the referee a super kick. And then from there, both men end up. That's right. I didn't. Excuse me here. Almost lost my spot here. Both men end up. We get the credits. I'm trying to think. He ended up attacking. Who was it he attacked? I know he attacked the ref. They might have brawled at the end. I can't remember. For some reason, I stopped writing. But there was your show there. And at the end, our little surprise, our little teaser clip, whatever you want to call it, for next week, we see Sexy Star running down a hallway, scared out of her mind. She runs into the Mac. Mac's like, "Whoa, Star, what's going on?" She's like, Moth. And he's like, "Oh, the Moth did this to you. I'm going to kill him, da 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 da." And she's like, "No, not him. Her." And it was like, we didn't see what happened or anything. And, we get that classic Lucha Underground ending. So, curious to see what happens. This had some highs and some lows, my friends. I tell you what, it wasn't a perfect episode of Lucha Underground, but it was still fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to this week's, and hopefully we can get to a review on time. Hopefully I can have some fun and get a little more creative with some of these upgrades we're going to do to the computer, and hopefully it'll turn into some entertaining videos for you all. But thank you so much for watching. Go out there, be good to one another, be good to yourself, be true to yourself. I will see you later, my friends. Take care. Bezell's out. Peace. Be good to everyone.